Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's your host with the most, White Boy 7th Street, presenting proudly a 70 kill, 5 death, kill confirmed ground war 8 and 94 on the map on Gore. Do you want more? Of course you guys do. We got a gold medal championship caliber video coming at you. And before I get into the topic of this video, I added some little color effects to the gameplay to make the bright colors brighter, more flamboyant, more popping, and I think this video is popping, pimping. Let me know in the comments down below, do you like this? I think it makes my eyes a little bit more happy, and I could add these effects to future videos. So I have a few concerns and suggestions for Call of Duty Ghosts. So it's coming out November 5th this year, and for right now the consoles are coming out later in November. So what that means is the PS3 and the Xbox 360 are going to get Ghost first. And my concern is, are they going to add anything to this Call of Duty game? Are they going to utilize the capabilities of the next-gen consoles with all the new RAM and technology and gigabytes and gigahertz and gigawatts and all that stuff? Or are they just going to wait for the next Call of Duty game to truly utilize the consoles? Because my concern right now is they're not, because if it's coming out on the PS3 and the PS4, the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One, could it really be that much of a difference? Are there going to be two different games, or are they going to be pretty much the same game with maybe a little bit better graphics? So what Treyarch said to us, we really like the Gore from World at War. If you guys aren't familiar with it, in World at War, Call of Duty 5, when you shot somebody in the leg with like a shotgun or an explosive, you didn't really shoot them with an explosive, but if there was an explosive in their leg region, if you shot them with a sniper rifle, any powerful damage that they would took to a ligament, their freaking leg would pop off or their arm would pop off, and there would be blood splatter, and it was freaking awesome. There was gore. And what they told us is they can't add that to current gen Call of Duty games because it takes up too much memory, and that could just be an excuse or whatnot. And instead of the gore and stuff, they added customizable creative classes as well as like the customizable camos. So it was kind of a give and take. And with these next-gen consoles, I don't know if there is going to be more give and take because they're not limited by the amount of technology they have. So what I want to see in Call of Duty Ghosts and just any really future first-person shooter games that are coming out for the next-gen consoles, I want freaking gore. I miss it. There's like blood splatter and there's death animations, but the feeling when you shot someone's freaking leg off and you saw it flying and their body falling to the floor was freaking amazing, and I miss that in Call of Duty, and I wish that was a thing. I know it's a little thing, but it adds so much. There's so much things that are missing out with that. I want to shoot someone in the face and then their helmet fly back and their face split in two, blood on the floor, and I want to see that. So what I see now in Call of Duty Ghosts is they're going to add customizable players. They added dogs. And what else did they add? They added diving or slide to prone as well as lean, which is all cool little features, right? But I don't feel that they're utilizing the next-gen consoles and their technology to the fullest. So that's my concern. Let me know in the comments down below, do you share the same concern, or do you have any suggestions that you would like to see first-person shooter games utilize with the increased technology? Because you see it all the time. I watch a lot of interviews from game developers and game companies, and they say that they're limited by the technology. And they say, you know, PS4 is going to have much more RAM than they can even use at this current moment, which means they're going to add a lot of cool stuff. And I don't know if they're doing that this time around, because they're, like I said, if it's on the PS3 as well as the PS4, they're not going to make two separate games. They're not going to, like, I don't think one game is going to be different than the other. I'm pretty sure they're going to be pretty much equal. And I don't know what much more they can do if they're developing one game for two two different systems when it comes to PS3 and PS4, Xbox 360 to Xbox One, similar to how computers are right now. That's what I think is got to be the difference. Is if you have a really good graphics card and other stuff, it's got to run smoother, it's got to look better. But there's not much difference in PC gaming right now when you talk about the same game but different technology. So like I said, the graphics cards could be way better, and that's basically what that's a good comparison, I think. So what I'm trying to say is, if you play Minecraft right now, for example, I know it's not the best graphics, but just bear with me. If you play Minecraft on an old computer with a bad graphics card, bad memory, whatever, you can't do the render distances for the graphics don't look as well, or they don't run as smooth, but it's still the same game. You don't have any gameplay differential between Minecraft on a great PC or to a regular PC. Just graphics is the only change I see. So that's my concern. Let me know in the comments down below. Look at this kill cam. I thought this was pretty cool. Just a random guy with his dragon fire taking out 3 people. I thought that was pretty sweet. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys later.